Yeah, it's cold as hell. But I just want to get this message across. A lot of y'all men fail to realize that a lot of shit y'all be trying to pull don't work because the don't like you. Let me tell you something. When a female likes a man, it don't matter what the is going on. Everything goes. Take it from me. I'm a woman. Everything goes when we like a nigga. It's when a bitch don't like you that she starts finding to complain about. I'm telling you. You can't go to the crib. You can't spend the night. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. I told you, females is weird. We break the rules for who the we want to break the rules for. Don't let that shit go over your head. Same thing for us women. Once you start feeling confused, gentlemen, keep it going. Keep it pushing.
I have a friend even now, this guy, this girl he likes. Sis is not in any way indicating she likes him back. Tell me why last week he bought her a cake. A full cake. It was not her birthday, but she once told him she likes cake. And so even early on, he kept buying cake. And so now he buys cake again. I don't know what happened, but plans end up falling through. They're not getting to see each other. I already asked him, I was like, what was the plan? How do you know you're going to see her? He's like, no, there's a plan. Jiggy, jiggy. It's the end of the day. He's not going to see her. Just sell a cake, man. I fully see the cake. No, you guys must buy it from me.
And then
how you are willing to give this girl this 250 rand cake, but ask your friends, we must pay for a cake. Symbology. And he's a great guy. And there are other girls that want him.
Mara, you see, that's the problem. A lot of these guys don't realize the girls that actually like them. They like, Mara,
or they don't realize the girl they want doesn't like them.
Yes, and then on top of that, they don't want the girl that likes them.
Even if the girl that likes them convinces them that they are worth liking, thus this other girl will eventually like them back.
Super model.
Oh, what time do you go to every other girl that's a 10 will like you? I'm going to favor me.
There was this guy that was like reacting to a lot of my stories, and I completely ignored him. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Why are you reacting to my stories? And then he started messaging because of a situation that happened. So I found out he was like a friend of a friend. So then we were like talking as friends and we were like making plans. I was like, okay, now I know who this guy is. So it's not that weird anymore. So we're talking as friends. And then he started sending like, good morning, how did you sleep? Hope you have a good day. And I was like, what's your agenda here? And then he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, what is all of this for? And he's like, no, I just have pure intentions. And I was like, yeah, pure and friendly. We'll keep it there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was dating a guy who, his cause was just a problem. And there was a time where he was like, I'm kind of broke. I can't make it to you. I can't come see you.
Hectic.
Yeah, sometimes it was hectic like that.
You can take a taxi, but anyways, continue. Because if you wanted to, you would.
Although if he wanted to, warriors will come for me for what I'm about to say. And I was like, listen, it's no stress. I'll pay for your petrol. Yeah, but like a little bit. It wasn't like, I'm going to hit you with the full tank. It was like, okay, here's a little bit of money. Come see me.
Marlene, how much?
It was like 400 or something. Yeah. I know someone out there is going to come for me and say, girl, stand up. But that kind of... Are you sure
you don't want a man? Because you and some of us, what I'm saying, we'd appreciate that. Like, just say the word, I'll put your number down.
Please. I'm good. It also just depends on the person. Like, it's very important to have discernment and suss out whether, like, someone's excuse is valid or not. Because there are, same as women can be leeches, there are men who can be leeches as well and just be like, oh, baby, this and this and that. But they're just trying to get money out of you or trying to get you to foot the bill when they actually
How did that make you feel, sending him that 400 rand as a woman? Like, because it's just like, I got my man, so, I got you, babes. Or was it like, this nigga,
No, at the time, I was fine with it. I was like, man, you know, like I love this person and I want to see him and I understand the situation. So I was fine with it. But over time, I'm not gonna lie, it became...
So it was an overtime thing, so this wasn't like a once-off?
Yeah, no. There were many times where...
Hectic.
Yeah.
Got this man on a retainer, bro. That's crazy.
Woo, child. Listen, at the time I was sympathetic because
I like that word, sympathetic. Let's continue.
I had graduated, and once I graduated, I was like, yo, okay, now I'm in the real world. I need to make money by fire, by force.
Okay.
So I was hustling, you know, doing what I need to do to just get money. And he was, I think, in his final year or somewhere around that time. He was still in school. So I was like, I kind of get it. It's okay. But once he also graduated, it was kind of like, right. There's a sense of like responsibility. Because I had to do it and figure it out on my own. But I'm still carrying a lot of the load.
Yes.
At some point I became like somewhat resentful because I was just like, hey, dude, you're high. I can't be doing this all the time, hey?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a point. Yeah.
You're a good woman, Shem,
yeah? Did it get me anyway?
Alright, let's keep it going.
So, if I like a guy, I would give them attention. So, usually, if I don't like you, I'll breadcrumb you. So, I'll text you once today, Wednesday, Friday, maybe not even the weekend. Yeah. You've gone on the weekend. But if I like you, I'll start texting you like proper. I'll text you every day. I want to be on phone calls with you. I want to go out with you. I'll even suggest. I'll be like, so when are we seeing each other? You know, in a still a low-key way, you know? But yeah, that's one thing is... I lost some words there. Yeah.
You know how it's... You see how he, like you're saying, like, oh no, he planned a trip or whatever, right? A man will sell you so much. It's like he will even sell his mother's house in your head. So do all these things for you with his words.
Yes.
But when it's time for action, zero. This man was like the thing is, I'm still... You've never watched it, I think. I still can. I hope not. What if I posted it and then he's like, oh, interesting. But like, I've spilled some beans. I'll block him. No, but like, my thing is, when a man he puts effort, right? When he wants to get with you, he will beg. He will ask, he will pursue you, and then once he finally has you, then it's like boring. Why? Like, I've changed, now I have it, and then he starts looking at another woman, right? Then he starts talking to another woman, but he's still talking to you too, because he's wanted you for a while. He's finally got you. Maybe you guys have not had maybe you guys have not had intercourse, and he convinces himself that you guys are going to get into a relationship. Now, when you start pulling away, all the things you've asked him for, please put effort, please put time, please do this. Trust me, that international trip will be the least that he's ever planned. Because he will do so much for you that you'll even be confused that he was that person, you know? And he will do for you and that woman. But also, cheating is very expensive. Why do you guys do it? Yes? Yeah. You already complain about one of us. Why do you want multiple? It's very expensive. Then you're asking for, when I don't give you time, right? And I don't give you what you expect me as a woman to give you, you get upset. And you start saying, women are trust. You can't trust a woman, because if you didn't give him time, and you didn't respond to his message, you see how he was complaining about, oh no, don't blue tick me, the reason
wasn't blue tick.
Yeah, and the reason we blue tick y'all is because you waste our time. Once a woman, because she was probably minding her business.
A lot.
She was minding her business.
My whole business.
She was minding all her business. And then you came, you followed her. You decided that now I want to take you out. You left me in my peace. You found me in my bubble, right? You poked my bubble. You said, no, I want to join your bubble. I want us to sit in this bubble together. I want to take you out. Now you are not consistent.
You didn't bubble.
Yeah,
you unbubbled.
Exactly. So my thing is like, why? Like, why waste my time, my energy, my data? Even though we're paying for Wi-Fi, why waste it? Right?
But you're describing a player.
No, that's not. But this guy wasn't a player.
You couldn't be a player.
He wasn't a player.
He's a player though.
He's not.
But he is.
Men become inconsistent when they finally have you, and that's why we dog y'all out and we treat you like we don't care about y'all. Because like, once we start acting like we care about you, because once a woman,
you can only play so much before eventually.
Also, you're grown.
But that's a player, so I mean a serious guy with.
That means all men are players at this point, because most of them do that. Because once a woman gives
common denominator, you keep choosing players.
No, because my thing is, you probably gave yourself to him. You were interested. You started putting effort, right?
It was the first person I had spoken to or been willing to grab a coffee with in a while. Because I was very much like, I'm back at gym. I'm building my business. I'm doing this.
So now imagine.
But then the friend put in a good word. And I don't be disrespectful to you.
It's always when
homies come.
It's always when the friends put in a good word. Look how I got dribbled. Because the friends put in a good word. No, for.
So when I like a guy, it takes a while, and I come off too serious too early. Okay. Like, I'm gonna want to know all of your family trauma. I'm gonna want to know why you are the way that you are. And I have a list of 40 questions. Obviously, I don't ask it like on the first 2 dates, but I'm going to ask them loosely at some point. And I'm going to be taking notes of that. Okay, he deals with it. He doesn't deal with this. He hasn't done that. Da, da, da. So I think I come off too strong, too serious. And that's where it becomes a problem for me, because I get there with certain expectations. And I think I should learn to just be more normal about it. Yeah. And not be very intimidating.
Okay, cool. But the point is, when you like a guy, you are there. You are present.
I'm there. I'm like a mother. Like, do you want some food? Do you want to talk about it? How was work? Is it stressful? Do you want me to do something for you? Can I help you with something? Like, can I do this for you? And it's just a lot. No, it's not a lot. But if the guy is not there, then it's a lot. Yeah.
First of all, my first life is if she wanted to, she would.
100%.
And so if you're finding yourself to do so
and
much,
she does.
it's a pig.
It's a pig.
And you're going to lose yourself, you're going to lose your revenue, you're going to use... Like, I had this one guy that I was talking to, he's like, yo, I keep thinking, I wasted all this money taking this girl out on dates. That tenant's money I should have reserved for my wife.
Lobola.
Now my lobola money is decreased now. I'm going to meet the right one, and I won't have the funds because I wasted them all.
Exactly.
On a wasted time. Again, that's where you threw away your pearls and pigs and trampled them. And now you must work hard again to regain these pearls. Let's stop it, friends.
Please stop.
You get me? Now you have no expectations. Now you have no trust. Now the right one is having to jump through hoops.
The right one is having to jump through hoops because we're not the pigs.
Now you don't trust women.
Pigs is, I had a pig. Oh, I had 2 pigs. Well, they're not real humans. These are actual pigs. Okay?
I was also like real
actual pigs of Charlotte, and I forgot the other one, but we ate them.
Why are you so happy to say, we ate them? We ate them.
All right. But one thing about pigs is whatever we throw at them, they're going to eat it. And they will even eat their own child just so that they can be fed. So when you throw your pearls, these girls are going to eat up anything you throw at them. And anyone can throw the food. It doesn't just have to be you and now you're throwing the food. At night, someone else is throwing the food as well.
They're hungry.
And they're just going to eat. Hori, loyalty, there's nothing like that for them. So just don't, man. Like, it's okay for someone not to like you.
You don't have to prove your worth.
We have all been there. Okay.
Don't let rejection make you a simp.
Exactly.
Move on to the next one.
Just move on to the next one.
Yeah. But I think definitely it's about your self-worth. You know, I think simps, they don't think they're handsome. They don't think they're good enough. Yes. And so they compensate by, you know, getting money and trying to spoil girls. So they think they can get this high-value woman.
That's true.
Just because she looks good.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not about that in a relationship.
No,
it's about building with somebody together.
It is.
Yes.
And I also feel like on that, it becomes one-sided.
Yes.
You know, as we're saying, like you're simping to another person, like to another individual. And it's like, for example, we're saying that, you know, they compensate elsewhere. But it becomes one-sided where I'm doing everything and you're doing nothing. You know, hey?
You're throwing your pearls to peace.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And I think it also stems from, you know, how they grew up in their household. You know, if their mom and dad were a certain way, then that's how they expect life to be.
Yes.
But that's not 2025. You know?
100%, yeah.
Back in the day, it was, the dad did everything and the mom just was at home with the kids.
Yeah.
That's not what we do now.
No.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
How do you think about a female's entitlement in that sense?
I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm a bit hypocritical about this one.
Okay,
actually, I don't know. I think sometimes it's not really a sense of entitlement. I think sometimes it's just, you know, she doesn't want to go to the zoo. Like, you know, if you're trying to impress me on the first date, you know, like, why would you want to take me to a place that I don't want to go to?
I mean, I'm going to say the first 3 dates, right? I'm going to go all the way. First 3 dates, right? Okay. I'm very much, like, if I'm looking for a serious relationship, I mean, if I'm just trying to look for, you know what I'm saying, one thing.
Yeah.
Then cool, let's go to fire room. Let me just love bomb you, because that's what the drug dealers do. They love bomb, the night comes, they get what they want.
But the guys don't want to do that anymore.
No, but the guys are doing that.
They don't want to.
The guys with the money.
They don't want to go all out on the first date. They want coffee dates. Coffee.
I think it makes sense.
Actually,
because
I'm not against coffee dates.
Because I think if I'm trying to get to know you, I'm trying to facilitate an environment. Again, if we look from being serious, like, hey, listen, there's this girl, there's Zina, you know, I'm interested. I really want to pursue a long-term thing with this person. Okay.
Right.
Then it only makes sense that at least the first 2 dates, I need to facilitate the environment where she's speaking and I'm picking up what time is she on, where's her mentality, what type of family does she come from, you know?
Oh, okay.
What are her manners?
So you can't do that over the phone?
I mean, not necessarily.
Talking stages?
Not necessarily.
Okay, so you need a coffee date for that?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Basically, I'm a fan of anything where a lot of talking is going on. So I really get to know this person.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
Talk to me. How do you guys treat the guys you actually like?
Oh, like king.
I would bend. I have
to you.
Bend over backward. I will bend over.
I leave my mother's house to come and cook for you.
I would get Jesus to come back to
for
you.
I'll even call God and say, God, listen, your son here.
My man, I need to take care of my man. You need to help my man out.
See, that's a man catered to you. Just being in this day. For my man. I'll thank you for that, guys.
If he's treating me right,
love him down.
Yeah.
Anything. I'll be your personal I'll be your personal person, your chef,
your ranger,
listen,
everything.
If you and your boys need plans and you don't know what to do, I'll be your Google Maps. I'll make the plans for you. I'll help you out. I will be your diary. I'll pray with you. I will if you're going through something, call me even at 2 a.m. I'll answer the phone even if I'm sick. Well, if I'm sick, why? But yes, I will be my man's rock.
Submissive. I would be submissive, and that's a lot for me to say.
And I don't submit to you.
I would obey, and I'm not an obeyer.
I was seeing someone I really, really loved him, And he would say, nah, you shouldn't go out as much. Like, you know, it doesn't go out that much. I'll literally tell my friends, my man doesn't want me to go out. I'm not going anywhere.
But also, I think when you got a man like that, you don't want to go.
Yes.
You want to.
I literally, and sometimes, like, even as an excuse, I'll just tell my friends, my man doesn't want me to go out. That time, I don't want to go out. I want to be with him watching TV. And be like,
massaging your feet, making you dinner.
You see, exactly. Even in the Bible, they say, thingy, wash your husband's feet. I will wash his feet. And yes, I'll wash his feet. I will pray for him. And it's a lot to pray for.
So I want to ask this: the guy you liked or the guy you just described, you guys are describing. Do they still need to add all those flowers to the relationship?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Why am I rubbing your feet if you're not buying flowers?
Even like, are you crazy?
This goes for both sides as well, because like as a girl, we also see girls that's gonna be like simping over men as well, like wanting to take care of them and like, oh my God, let me do this for you, let me take care of you. Taking, like, girls take more the emotional labor, like guys would do that physical labor, like buying stuff, and girls would be there more like emotionally. And I think anything that's like simping, like it's one-sided, because relationships, when you're in a relationship, not when you're getting to know someone, it does require like devotion from both sides, and that care and that effort from both sides for it to work out. And for everyone to feel valued and for everyone to feel loved and safe in their connection. So if it's one-sided, there's already something wrong with it. So it's either that you're going after something that you know doesn't want you, and again goes back to what we already said of like trying to win by putting more effort. So it also comes to the guy being really stupid. Because if she's not giving you the attention, if she's not on the same page, if you guys are not progressing how you would want, like you guys don't want the same things, then why are you still doing all of that? And I think we as humans, we have the tendency of taking things that are unearned for granted. So the same way that a guy would take for granted a girl that's like too nice and too kind, and she's too willing and she's too there for him when he hasn't earned that, he's gonna take it for granted. And he's gonna be like, oh, she falls in love too quickly, or she was too easy, or she's way too emotional, or she was just like there, she was very desperate, because he didn't earn that. So he didn't value that niceness and kindness. The same way for a woman, if the guy is just doing all of that most and spending so much and just being all there when there hasn't been any other layers of the relationship, you know, like they haven't talked about intentions, they don't know where it's going. Maybe she doesn't even like him and she has already said that, and he's still coming off strong because she hasn't earned all of that. She's also gonna take it for granted, and she's also gonna not value it because there was no, you know what I'm saying.
Hey yo, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for your support. It is much appreciated. All we ask is that you like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you believe it could help, entertain, or spark conversation with. When you do either of those, it really helps us out. So thank you so much for your support. Do the things. See you on the next one. Grace and peace. Our way.